Durpadesh, good morning. Then Savanur, Chandanayas, Vedavas, Madhulika, good morning. Tushar, Lakshmi TR and Pavan Kumar, good morning. Montashim, Neha AP, Andalur, good morning. Nidhishri SM, good morning. Gautami BR, good morning. Anchal, good morning. Arshita IH, good morning. Naksha VD, good morning. Sumit, Devraj, Somesh, good morning. Danesh, good morning. Yes, Varsha HR, Samiksha, Varsha MS, and Anushka, good morning. Tejas B. Kondaji, Firdo, good morning. MG, good morning. Anushka, Akansha, good morning. Nikhil, good morning. CDR, good morning. Ashrafil, good morning. Nilesh, Chirag, good morning. Chirag SG, good morning. Spurti BR, good morning. Spurti A, good morning. Shreyas HC, Karthik Q, good morning. Ritika, Adarsh DC, Aditya D, Hitesh Kumar, yes, good morning. Okay. Once again, good morning to everybody. Welcome to Pi Academy, the place for mathematics and science. Dear students, in the last class, we were discussing the chapter simultaneous linear equations, nothing but pair of linear equations in two variables. With respect to this chapter, we have already completed all the sub-methods that are involved in algebraic method. And now, in today's class, we are going to focus on the graphical method. So through that, we will come to know how to find out the solutions of pair of linear equations in two variables. Hope that you are all ready with the graph sheets or else graph notebook. Just open the graph notebook only and write the name of the chapter, pair of linear equations in two variables. Write it quickly. Chapter number 3. Chapter number 3. Right. Pair of linear equations. Pair of linear equations in two variables. In two variables. That right, today's date. Today it is 17/7/2021. Written up. Pratiksha DG have written. Okay. Deepak. Now, look here. You must stop writing. Just observe this. Recall the definition of pair of linear equations in two variables. It is if two linear equations in two variables, are taken simultaneously, then that pair is said to be pair of linear equations in two variables. In short, it is also called simultaneous linear equation, SLE. It is its abbreviated form. And we also know the general form of pair of linear equations in two variables. It is, you can also write with me, just only we are recalling the beginning concepts. General form is, it is, repeatedly I have been telling, you can also write with me, it is A1x plus B1y plus C1 equal to 0. Second equation is A2x. Prashant sir?
Sir.
Just unwanted sound was coming. Second equation is a2x plus b2y plus this is equal to 0. We have a condition. The condition is here the coefficients a1 should not be equal to 0, a2 should not be equal to 0. Similarly, even b1 and b2 should not be equal to 0. And a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2, there are coefficients called constants, and these constants may be any real number, whereas x and y are variables. And we also know that the nature of graph of linear equation, what is the nature?
Straight line.
It is a straight line. What is the good nature of graph of quadratic equation?
Parabola.
Parabola.
Parabola. If it is cubic,
Curved line.
curved line. Got it? Curved line. So here we are going to draw the graphs of pair of linear equations in two variables. Linear equation. So then obviously it will be straight line. As we have two equations, so that there will be two straight lines. So here I'll write nature of graph. It is straight line. Straight line. But two, as I said, there are two equations. There will be two straight lines. And these straight lines be different ways, and we can take them as case
Sir,
one.
we should write it, sir.
Two. Yes.
You should write it, sir.
Yeah, of course. I told no. You should also go on writing it. Case one, case two, and case three. Depends on how the two lines will be. As we know that if there are two lines, one possibility is the lines may intersect each other. Second possibility is lines may coincide with each other. And the third possibility, it is lines will be parallel to each other. So now let me go for showing one by one. So here I'll write first case one. Case one, it is intersecting lines. Means lines will intersect each other. Intersecting lines. Let me show with the figure. Take a scale and pencil and draw the two lines which intersect each other. So could you tell at how many points they'll intersect each other?
1 point. Unique solution.
1 point, sir.
One is solution.
Unique solution.
Unique solution.
Yes, only one solution, which is nothing but unique solution. If the lines will intersect each other, you tell what conditions will be satisfied by the equations.
A1 by A2 is
A1
not
by A2 is not equal to
1 by
B1
A2 is not equal to B1 by B2.
You may tell like this, the first two ratios are not equal, right? That can be written as here only. A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Whereas C1 by C2 may be equal or not, but this condition should hold good. It is for testing lines. Case 2. What is that case 2?
Coincide each other.
Yes, coincident lines, right? Coincident lines. When you draw the graph of the two linear equations, even the lines representing these equations may lie one on the other. So now let me go for showing you that. Here, I draw a line which represents the graph of first equation. Next, another line which represents second equation will lie on line only. Here I am showing you. It is. This is second line. Could you tell at how many points they intersect each other?
Infinitely many solutions.
Infinitely many solutions.
Infinitely many solutions.
At infinite number of points, then number of solutions, you can say that infinite, uncountable. If so, what is the conditions to be satisfied by
All the ratios are
All
equal.
three ratios are equal.
All the ratios are equal.
all the three ratios will be equal to each other, and that can be written as A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Next, let me go for taking the third case. How will be the lines in third case?
Parallel.
The lines will be parallel to each other, right? Parallel lines. Parallel lines. Yes. Now you draw a straight line which represents the first equation. Similarly, draw another straight line which represents second equation, but it should be parallel to first line. Then could you tell at how many points do they intersect?
No points.
No point.
No point. Because even though the lines are extended on either side to any distance, the lines will not meet at all because they are parallel, which means that the perpendicular distance between these two lines at any points, it is same. Hence, they do not intersect each other. If they do not intersect each other, then how many solutions will be having?
No solution.
If so, what is the conditions to be satisfied?
First two ratios are equal. Third ratio is not equal.
Very well. The first two ratios are equal to one each other, but not equal to the third ratio. That can be written as A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but not equal to C. If this condition holds good, you can say that lines will be parallel to each other. If all the three ratios are equal, you can say that lines will coincide with each other. If the first two ratios are not equal to each other, you can say that those equations have unique solution, which means the lines will intersect at only one point. Got it? Now, we shall go for focusing on the graphical representation of these equations. Now, you may go for writing the side heading, right up. Side heading, finding the solution of pair of linear equations in two variables by graphical method. So here I'm going to rub it. I'll write.
Sir, in graph, sir.
Yes, sir. Everything should be written in graph only. Now, whatever I'm teaching, everything should be in graph. Side heading. Finding the solution. Finding the solution of simultaneous linear equations, nothing but pair of linear equations in two variables by graphical method. Graphical method. Over. Just one general information for you all. Dear students, we have given a particular name for the plane where we go for locating the points. What do you call that plane?
Cartesian plane.
Cartesian plane.
Cartesian plane.
Cartesian plane or graph plane. Got it? This is the plane which is used for locating the exact position of a point in a plane. It is Cartesian plane. Who has introduced this Cartesian plane? Is René Descartes. Rene Descartes. And in that Cartesian plane, we will go for drawing the horizontal line and vertical line which are perpendicular to each other. What do you call these lines?
X-axis and Y-axis.
They are coordinate axes. They are coordinate axes. The horizontal line is called X coordinate axis, also called just X axis. And the vertical line is called
Y-axis.
Y axis. So now, just let me go for giving you just locating one point on the graph plane. Just write side A. Cartesian plane. Cartesian plane. Nothing but graph sheet or graph plane. And this was introduced by Rene Descartes. Right. It was introduced by Rene Descartes. Again, take scale and pencil. Just go for drawing X and Y axis. Here, the horizontal line is called X axis and is denoted as XO, X dash. It should be XO, X dash. Should be in capital letters. Remember, don't use small x. And similarly, the vertical line is called Y axis and is denoted as YO, Y dash. Y dash and O should be capital letters. Written up. And some will be having the habit of showing the arrow mark like this. Please avoid this. It should be sharp. It must have sharp end like this. Over. Look here. If you don't go for writing anything, just look at it. So in the graph plane, you'll be having some other sublines like this. Just look here, don't go for copying anything. So and this is what we say the Cartesian plane. Cartesian plane only we have drawn two lines. One is x-axis and another one is y-axis. Here, look at it. Here we have the point of intersection of two axes. Then what do you call this point?
Origin.
Horizontal.
The point of intersection of two coordinate axes is called origin. Then tell the coordinates of this origin.
0,
0, 0.
0,
0. Just remember, afterwards I'll write that point also. And now we are going to write the numbers because these x and y axes are number lines. Here, right side of 0. Right side of 0 or positive. I'm going to mark it. See that just I'll put a dot and I'll write a number and it should be small. Next, second point, it is 2. This is positive 3. This is positive 4 and this is positive 5. Right. And left side of 0 are negative. It is negative 1, negative 2, negative 3 and negative 4. And above 0 are positive. Here I am writing. This is 1. It is positive 2. This is positive 3. Below 0 are negative. It is negative 1, negative 2, negative 3 and negative 4. You have to write the same. And this is another common thing what I have observed in some students. Lines will be like this. Look at it is x-axis and this is y-axis. While writing the numbers, they'll go for marking like this. It is 1, 2, and this is minus 1. Sorry, it is plus 1, and this is minus 1 like this. Avoid this. Just you have to put a dot only. Clear? This is another thing. When you are locating the points also, look here. Suppose the ordered pair, nothing but coordinates of a point. I take one of the coordinate of point as P of 2, 3. We know that 2 is called X coordinate point, which is called abscissa, and whereas 3 is Y coordinate point, it is ordinate. So 2, 3. First, here plus 2 and plus 3. Here we have 2 on x-axis and plus 3 on y-axis. And these two will intersect at this point. When you just observe here, to locate this point, just I am putting dot, then you have to encircle it. Because even this is the common mistake to be done by the students. If the boxes are like this, and for locating the points, they'll go for putting the star mark like this. We won't get the exact point. Each box has been divided into 100 boxes. As you observe the graph sheet. So just you have to put a dot and encircle it. Got it? It is just one example. You may write it. Look at the point 2, 3. 2, 3. Written up. Observe it. Look here. I call this point as P. This point as P. I am going to draw a perpendicular line from point P to y-axis. What do you call the perpendicular distance from the given point to y-axis? What it is? It is called abscissa. The distance between the given point and the y-axis. Point figure out the distance, that is abscissa. And the perpendicular distance from the point to the x-axis.
Ordinate.
Ordinate. Right. Have you written? Okay. Now just observe it. Whatever the lines we have drawn, that is number lines, x-axis and y-axis, this has divided the whole Cartesian plane into 4 parts, right? Look here, this is first compartment, this is second, third, and this is 4. What do you call these 4 parts?
Quadrant, sir.
Quadrant. And the quadrants are to be numbered in the anti-clockwise direction, like this. This is first quadrant. First quadrant. And this second quadrant. This is third quadrant. And it is fourth. Once I tell you, the x-axis and y-axis will divide the Cartesian plane into 4 parts, and these are known as quadrants. 4 quadrants, 4 parts. So, and they are named numbered as first, second, third, fourth in anti-clockwise direction. You also know the sign of these quadrants. Okay. In first quadrant, first x-axis, it is positive. Y-axis is also positive.
Plus, comma, plus.
Comma
Plus. Axis side ordinate is also positive. You can also write the same. Whereas second quadrant,
Minus,
comma, plus.
Minus, comma, plus.
yes, and on y-axis positive, it is minus, comma, plus.
minus, comma,
Minus, comma, minus.
Minus, comma, minus.
Negative, comma, negative. Minus, comma, minus. and fourth quadrant.
Plus, comma, minus.
Plus, comma, minus.
Plus, comma, minus. Written up. Okay. Just below that, you are going to write some important points. Just write some important points with respect to that. Important points. In that, let me write one by one. First point is x-axis. It is always denoted as x4, x dash. Then second point is y-axis and is denoted as y go y dash. Third point, these axes will divide plane into 4 parts. Each is called quadrants.
Quadrants.
Quadrant, and total 4 quadrants are 4 quadrants. And we have called the point of intersection of x and y axis as origin. And usually it is denoted by the symbol O, and its coordinates are 0, 0. Not the confuse you don't write this. Just write only 0, 0. Suppose one more thing, that is the perpendicular distance from the given point to the y-axis. It is abscissa. Abscissa. It is nothing but x coordinate. Next, perpendicular distance from the given point to the x-axis. It is ordinate. And it is nothing but y coordinate. Over. Then, to locate the points, we will go for using both the coordinates, x coordinate and y coordinate. Abscissa and ordinate in the order. First, abscissa, next, ordinate. And this is known as ordered pair, or a pair of algebraic numbers. Ordered pair. Nothing but a pair of algebraic numbers. Algebraic numbers. And this is to be taken as comma y. Next, one more. Written up. Have you written yes or no?
Wait, sir.
Okay. Dear students, suppose a point is on x-axis. Yellow is whether it is somewhere else on x-axis. Then could you tell the coordinates of that point? Okay. Now
X
let's
comma
go.
0, sir.
Wait. Here, look here. Suppose I'm locating the point here. Point is on x-axis. What is the coordinates of this point?
4,
4,
0, sir.
4,
4, comma,
4, 0.
If I locate the point here, this is.
Minus 3,
minus
3.
3, 0.
So the point is on the, both the points are on the x-axis. In general, when the point is on the x-axis, we will write its coordinates as
x,
x, comma 0. Right. Point on the x-axis. Point on the x-axis. It is x, comma 0. Next, when the point is on the y-axis, point on the y-axis. What do you say? Do you say
y, comma 0.
0, comma
y comma 0.
0, comma y.
0, comma y.
0, y. 0, y.
y.
Here, I'm
Zero,
locating the point here. Tell the coordinates of this point.
0,2.
0,2, sir.
0,2.
0,2. The point is here.
0, minus 2.
Minus 2.
Minus 2. In general, when the point is on y-axis, we write it as
0,1.
0, y.
y. Here,
Yes, sir.
okay.
Sir.
3AR. 3. Observe. Next, one more information. As we are going to find out the solutions of pair of linear equations in two variables by graphical method, whatever the equations will be given, in that for each equation we have to find out the coordinates points. Just I'll take an example. Please don't go for copying. Look here. I'm taking very simple example only for the sake of explanation. It is x plus y is equal to, and second equation x plus y equal to 6. Sorry, x minus y, that is equal to 6. When the equations are given like this, you will go for taking equations one by one, and for that equation you'll find out the coordinates. Let me tell you how this is. Here I'll take the first equation, that is x plus y is equal to 10. In that you are going to solve y. Y is equal to 10 minus x. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
For this we have to find out the coordinates. Very simple. For you know that how to draw a table for finding the coordinate points, because you have already come across these in 7th standard, 8th, as well as in 9th. Wow. So here in that table,
Polynomials.
first column is for x coordinate. The second column is for the given equation in which y is written in terms of x. Here y equal to 10 minus x. And the third column is for coordinates of a point.
X.
That is x comma y is nothing but ordered pair. Next, here in place of x, by choosing the values for x, we will go for finding y. Suppose you take x as 0, you may take x as plus 1, minus 1, plus 2, minus 2, plus 3, minus 3. But in general, we will go for following integers. Fractions and integers ke now just prefer one. If I take 0 in place of x, here only you can show the calculation.
Y is
Y
equal
is
to
equal
10,
to
sir.
2 minus 0.
It's 10.
It is 10.
10 minus 0, 10.
It is
0, 10.
0, 10.
0, 10. You may name this as A.
A.
Similarly, you may take 1. Then y is equal to 10 minus 1.
9, 0, 9.
1,9.
1,9.
Which is B. Then minus 1 plus 2. Any 2 points are enough actually. Let's go for one more. Minus 1. Y is equal
11,
to
sir.
Minus 1, 11.
11, sir.
Minus 1,11.
correct only. Just also. Here minus 1, minus 1. It is 11. So minus 1, 11. And the point is C. Look here. If you go for drawing like this, it is easy for the teacher for evaluating. Because all the calculation with the coordinate all are available in one table only. You must separate it when x equal to 0 and simplify it. When x equal to minus 1 and simplifying that. Please don't write like that. This will be this will also look good as well. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Similarly, we will go for taking the second equation. In that, you will solve y. After solving y, you will find out the coordinates of that equation. And Then we will go for marking coordinates of all the points in the Cartesian plane. Hope that you have understood. Now, I'll go for taking some examples for drawing the graph. First one, I'll take very simple, like this one. Now, in your graph book, you have to use the first page. You'll be having the rule sheet where you will write the question and you will also go for showing the calculation. Got it? On the left side, you have a graph plane, and that plane will be used completely for drawing the graph. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Even I'm also going to divide this graph into two parts. One part Cartesian,
Cartesian
another
part,
part
Writing.
Working.
calculation,
writing part, working point.
working part. Very good. Very good. I'm not going to introduce the sub questions. For first example, I'll give you the direct simple question. Right. On the right side, what examples? What examples? This part I will use for calculation. Right the equation. Sorry, question. First one. Solve the following pair of equations graphically or by graphical method. Solve the following pair of equations by graphical method. Graphical method. As I said, I'm going to take very simple one. It is x plus y. I take x as 2, y as, sorry, x as 5. Now we decide x equal to 3, y equal to 4. Then what is the sum?
5.
5.
First equation is x plus y equal to 5. Second equation, x minus y. And anyway,
1.
it is 1. Simply, we have chosen the solution. Even when we solve it by graphical method, our final answer should be x equal to 3 and y equal to 2. We'll come to over.
Sir.
Okay. Now, let's go for calculation table. And before that, in both the equations, we have to solve y. Right? Solution. Let x plus y equal to 5. You may call it as equation 1. In that, solve y. What is y? What is y? 5.
5 minus
5 minus
5
x.
6.
Y has been written in terms of this. Let's go for drawing the table. You have very good amount of space. You can use the whole space. Go for calculation table. I have less space so that I'm using this much only. You can use the full page. First column is for x. Second column is for equation. Third column, this is for coordinates. Written up. Have you drawn?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now you write here. This is X. And here, second column is Y. Y minus X. Then this is X comma Y, third column. You may go for choosing the values for X to find out Y. I take X as 0. Then Y is equal to 5 minus 0. This is 5. Right? 0 comma 5. So we got the first coordinate point. Next, write 1 in place of X. Then Y is equal to 5 minus 1, which is 4. Now it is 1 comma 4. We got second point. Let me go for taking the third point. For that, choose any value for X.
minus 1.
minus 1.
Minus
1.
3. Other numbers are as I said, I am taking minus 1.
Minus 1, comma 6.
5 minus of minus 1, which is 6. Now this is minus 1 comma 6. And you may go for naming these points. First one, it is A. Second point, B. Third point, C. Over. See that. This table looks neat. In yellow calculation, even we the teachers, when we are evaluating your paper, we'll go for like marking like this. See that? We'll observe the number chosen by the student. Next, coordinate points. Here only, it will be easy for the teacher for evaluation. Next.
Sir, we can
Now,
take any
below
number
this-
directly, no, sir. First only we can take any number, no, sir. Except 0. Except 0, we can take any
I
number.
told you there is no rule that you have to take particular number. It is 0 rule illa. You may take 10, 20, 100, minus 1, minus 50. Any number can be taken. But you have to see the availability of the distance in your notebook.
Okay, sir.
So that is why just we follow in general 0 plus 1 minus 1 plus 2 minus 2 plus 3 minus 2 like this. Got it? Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now below this table, let us preparing another calculation table with respect to second equation. Chinmay MK,
Yes, sir.
finished now? Okay. Now, below this table, you go for drawing. For writing, I don't have space, so that I am writing here. As I said, you may go for using the full space for drawing the need. Here I'll write. Let x minus y is equal to 1. Solve y in that.
Minus y is equals to
X minus 1, sir. Y is equal to x minus 1.
Y
Or
equals
1
to
minus x.
x minus 1, sir.
X minus. Okay, it is minus y then. Observe, minus y. You may transfer this minus
y is equals to x plus 1, sir.
Wait, minus y irodrinda adane transfer ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So it becomes plus y. Then transfer 1 to the left hand side. It becomes minus 1. Y equal to x minus 1. Got it? But some students ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ common mistake I'm going to tell you that. Observe. Chinmay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಮ್ಮ, Chinmay MK. X minus y equal to 1. Then y equal to 1 minus x. You minus sign consider madala. This is the common mistake. So actually it should be written as minus y is equal to 1 and transferring x to the right hand side. It becomes minus x. Multiply by minus. It is plus y. This is minus 1. This is plus x. X minus 1. Got it? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Prepare the table. Sanjana, Akash, and Mukta. Mukta, Chinmayike, are you understanding? Okay, good. Right. Go for drawing the table. Again, in this table, we will show 3 columns. The first column is for x value, and second column for equation, nothing but y coordinate, and third one is for ordered pair, that is x comma y. Here, this is x, it is y equal to x minus 1. Then here it is x comma y. Over. Please write with me. Suchit, have written? Okay. Now, go for choosing the values for x. I take 0 in place of x. Then y is equal to 0 minus 1. This is minus 1. So, coordinates of a point is 0, comma minus 1. The first point is over. Next point. You may take 1, or as I said, no rule that you have to take these numbers only. You may take other numbers also. In reference, shall we take 2? Should respond those who are on the line.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
2 comma y is equal to 2 minus 1. Then coordinates of the point will be 2 comma 1. Next, you will take minus 2. Then y is equal to minus 2 minus 1. Minus 2 minus 1 is 3. Minus 3.
Minus 3.
It is minus 2 comma minus 3. Now you may go for naming these coordinate points. Let me call them as first one as P, second one as Q, third one as R. Let me calculate the P. Over. Now, please take graph sheet or graph plane, which is on the left side. Which is on the left side. It is nothing but Cartesian plane. You no need to draw like this because your graph sheet is already ready only. But now I am preparing for showing the points. I am preparing the graphical plane, nothing Cartesian plane. Now the plane is ready. Look here. Look at the one. Hope that you all can see now.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
This is your Cartesian. In this plane, you are going to draw the graph of these two equations. So before that, first general information is you'll have to draw x and y axis. Then you have to mark the points, that is numbers. Observe here. Observe. Sudarshan. ಕೆಲವು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಪೇಜ್ ನ ಟರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು then they after folding they go for identifying the middle line. So don't do that. You generally analyze model from here and from here. See, this no rule that you should take exactly middle line. Then kind of COVID. Just yes and go for drawing the line. Your first time drawing.
Everyone, please turn on your video. Everyone, please turn on your video. Final warning, please turn on your video.
Over up. Yes. Now, again, draw another line which is horizontal, nothing but x axis. And show the arrow marks as well. Next, after that, see, we know that horizontal line is called x-axis and is denoted as x or x dash. Please write the capital letter x, and O is the point of intersection, and x dash, the negative sign. Vertical line is denoted as y, O y dash, capital Y, O y dash, capital Y dash. Then go for writing the numbers. Of right side of 0 are positive, right? Just I'm putting dot only. Write the numbers 1, 2, and it should be small. You want to box full model. The numbers should be small. 3, this is 4, 5, and 6. So on. If 5 are enough, I can be positive on x-axis 0, 1. I mean maximum plus 2 is plus 2 and minus 2. Here left side of 0 are negative. Again, just to put dot only. Right, negative 1 and negative 2, then negative 3, negative 4. Above 0 are positive. This is positive 1, this is positive 2, positive 3, positive 4, positive 5, and so on. And below 0 are negative, minus 1, minus 2, negative 3, negative 4. You have to observe the numbers. Based on that, you can write the numbers. You know, in coordinates, you observe x-axis maximum 2 and minus 2. Right side plus 2, left side minus 2. So 4 are enough. Therefore, here 4. Then y coordinates. Here maximum 5, 6 is there. You may take up to 6 also. Now you will stop writing and look at them. Just look at them. Let us go for locating the points one by one. 0, 5. Where it lies?
X-axis, sir.
Y-axis, sir.
It is on
Y-axis. On Y-axis.
X-axis. Is it on x-axis? Sure.
No, sir. Y-axis.
No. Y-axis. Look at it. X is 0, Y is 5. X is 0, Y is 5. That point comes here. I'm writing that number also. Okay, just to put dot and encircle it. Your star mark adunella hakadu hogadi. The first point is A. Next, 1, 4. 1 is on x-axis and plus 4 is on y-axis. These two will intersect at a point. This is the point. Just put dot and encircle it. Call it as B. Next, -1, 6. -1 on x-axis plus 6 on y-axis. That point comes here. It is, call it as C. It is point C. Ora. Okay. Next. Let us go for marking the points P, Q, and R. Where point P, it is 0, -1. Where it is? On x-axis or y-axis?
Y-axis, sir.
Y-axis. 0, -1. Please observe. X is 0. Y is -1. Is here. Just put dot and encircle. It is P. Next. 2, 1. Q is 2, 1. X is 2. Y is 1. So both will intersect at this point. Put dot and encircle it. Call it as Q. Next, R. -2, -2. X is -2. Y is -3. They intersect at this point. Again, just put dot and encircle it. It is -2, -3.
It will intersect at 3, 2, sir.
Yes, yes. Very good.
Sir, they will intersect at 3, 2, sir.
Very good. Now, ಅದೇ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ choose ಮಾಡಿದೀವಲ್ವಾ?
Yes, sir.
The answer was chosen earlier only. Now, let us go for joining the points A, B, and C. Here, I'm drawing the line. And you may extend the line also. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು equation ಬರಿಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ. I mean, extending the line. Show the arrow marks on either side. Next. Join P, Q, and R. Here, I'm going to join the points P, Q, and R. In your graph plane, it comes exactly. Ora. Look here. Observe the point of intersection. Both will intersect at this point. Tell the coordinates of this point.
3, 2.
3, 2.
3, 2.
This is 3, 2. And right, 3, 2. Okay. Your perpendicular line draw ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ it will intersect the x-axis at 3. X is 3. And it will intersect y-axis at 2. Y is 2. X is 3. Y is 2. So solution is 3, 2. Now, without fail, you have to write some more information and write. You can also write it. First equation. This is blue line. It represents the first equation. X plus y equal to 5. Adhan you baribeku. Next. Second equation. It is x minus 1. And this green line represents x minus y equal to 1. Here I am writing x minus y equal to 1. Not only this, at the top of right corner, you have to write
Scale.
scale. here. Please write the scale. What is that scale? We have taken
One
the numbers on both x and y axis.
1 centimeter is equals to 1 unit.
X axis. X axis. 1 bigger.
1 centimeter is equals to 1 unit.
1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. Next, y axis. 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. When you direct both x and y axis, 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. That can also be written. And you can highlight this in the box. And below this, write the conclusion. Therefore, the solution is it is 3, 2. Therefore, x equal to 3 and y equal to 2.
Sir, in graph only we should write that.
Oh yeah, because here only we'll check that. Your solution conclusion observe what. Next, over.
Sir,
Finished.
Yes, sir.
Now just listen. Much sub questions Nikhil, stop writing. I've given you sufficient time for copying this. The sub questions are: first one is finding the solution. That is already over. Second one, you will have to find the area of the triangle formed by these two lines with x-axis. These are the two lines. Blue line. The area of the triangle formed by these two lines with x-axis. I'm going to mark it. You don't go for shading it, just observe. Okay, just to give reference, it should be extended, then you'll get it. This area should be found out. How do you go for finding the area of triangle?
half into base into height.
Half base into
Half
height.
into base into height. That calculation should be done here. In area calculation, everything should be on the right side. And with respect to graph, should be shown in the left side. Remember, in the area of triangle, find out part of the other.
Area 5, sir.
Half into base into height. Half into base. What is the base? Here, 1 unit, 2 units, 3, 4 units. Alva.
Sir,
4. Height. This is perpendicular line. 1,
2, sir.
2 units. It is 2 to get cancelled. It is 4 square units. Area is 4 square units. Next, find the area of triangle formed by x and lines with y-axis. So then you have to consider this part. Consider again half into base into height. Not base 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. Height 1, 2, 3. So half into 6 into 3. 2 1s are 2 3s are 3 3s are 9. 9 square units. Did you understand?
if any one of the line is not intersecting the x and y axis means,
Once you tell, please ask me.
sir, we didn't extend the x that line x plus y or x minus y. We won't get a triangle, no, sir.
So to get the area of the triangle or to get the triangle, you must extend the lines. Got it? Only
Sir,
for
in graph
intersecting
we
lines,
get
then
the
draw
triangle.
Arthaita?
Sir.
Okay. Now I'm going to give you another question which was given in the examination as well. Right. I'm going to write that here. Second question, and put double star mark for this. This was asked in the examination. The question is, draw the graphs of the equations. Draw the graph of the equations x minus y plus 1 equal to 0 and 3x plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. Right. Determine, this is first sub question. Determine the coordinates of the vertices of a triangle. Determine the coordinates of the vertices of a triangle. The vertices of the triangle formed by these lines and the x-axis full stop. Right. Shade the triangular region. Another sub. Shade the triangular region. Full stop. One more sub question. Also, find its area. Find its area. Please, once you go through the statement, the question is, first we have to draw the graph for both the equations. Second sub question is, you will get a triangle which is formed by the two lines and x-axis. In that, you will get three vertices. This is one, and this is second one, this is third. You have to write the coordinates of all the three vertices. Next is, you have to shade the triangular region. Next, one more sub question is, after all this, you have to find out its area. Got it? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now, let us go for taking the equations one by one, and let us find out the coordinates of the points. Right. Solution. First, I'll go for taking the equation x minus y plus 1 equal to 0 as first equation. Right. Let x minus y plus 1 equal to 0. Call it as first equation. In that, solve y. Very simple. Here minus y is there. Transfer that to the right hand side. It will be x plus 1 is equal to y, or y equal to x plus 1. Now, prepare the table. Calculation. Please go drawing with me. In the table, first column is for x. Second column is for the equation. That is y in terms of x. Y equal to x plus 1. And the third column is for ordered pair. Graph sheet graph note. See, I'm using the whole space up to here. Next, choose the values for x. Shall we go for taking 0?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
0, 1, 2, or is it all? Any 2 points are enough, but we are going to extend it to one more point. When x is 0, y equal to 0 plus 1, it is equal to 1. It is 0, comma 1. When x is 1, y equal to 1 plus 1, which is equal to 2. It is 1, comma 2. Next, when x is 2, y equal to 2 plus 1. This is equal to 3. It is 2, comma 3. Hope you have got the same.
Sir.
Yes. Now you may go for naming
sir.
as A, B, and C. Or not? For my reference, I am writing here 0, comma 1, 1, comma 2, 2, comma 3. Now I'll go for taking the next equation. And below this table, you have to prepare another calculation table for a coordinates table for second equation. Please go on writing with me. Should not waste your time. Just go on following. It will be easy to complete. Let 3x plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. I call it as second equation. In this, we have to solve y. So I'm writing 2y on the left hand side as it is. This is the y term. Transfer remaining to the right hand side. Minus 12 becomes plus 12. 3x becomes minus 3x. Here 2y is there. Now transpose 2 to the denominator and direct number. Y is equal to 12 minus 3x by 2. Have you got it?
Sir.
Okay. Now prepare the table. Calculation table. As I said, the first column x. Second column is for the given equation. Third one for coordinates. Right. It is x. Next y. Of x. That is 12 minus 3x whole divided by 2. Next. X.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, we can cancel 2 and 12 now, sir.
No. This is another common mistake. Very good. Thanks for reminding. Look here. Some students will go for cancelling this. It is not at all possible. Andre ee riti cancel ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ 2 ones are 2 6 are. It is not possible because
Is applicable for both the terms.
very good, very good. 2 is applicable to both 12 and 3x. Andre it is 12 by 2 minus 3x by 2. Hangage you cannot cancel it. If single term is there, then you can cancel it.
Okay, sir.
Okay, very good. Thanks for reminding. I had forgotten to tell you that. Yes, here also let's go for taking the values for x. Please listen to me by stopping your activities. Stop your activities. Just look here. Look here. While choosing the values for x, you should be careful. The reason is here y is in fraction. So that by trial and error method, you have to choose the value for x. Even 0 thought, x place of 0 thought, right? This will be see, minus 3 into 0, 0, 12 minus 0, 12, 12 by 2, 6, and an integer. So we can go for taking 0.
2.
0. x equal to 0, then y is equal to 12 minus 3 into 0 by 2. Further calculation we won't expect. We want the direct answer. Here it is 6. The point will be 0, 6. Over. Now listen.
Sir, 2.
Can we go for taking?
2, sir.
2.
2, sir. If you take 1, 4.5 will come, sir.
Very good. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 ತಾಣಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. Once we should check it. You have already learned. ನೀವು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಪ್ರಥಮ್ ಜಿಯಾ, concentrate here. Anish Babu, Anish, where are you? See that? It's very unfortunate. If I take 1 in place of x, 3 ones are 3. 12 minus 3, 9. 9 by 2, we won't get the integer. So that is why we can go for next number. Can we go for taking minus 1? ಈಗ ನೀವು minus 1 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ minus 3 into minus 1 plus 3. 12 plus 3, 15. 15 by 2. Again you get one number. No need to go for taking. Let's take 2.
Even numbers.
Anish, I think you are busy in some other activity. You just focus on that one. Here I have been telling, just focus here. Let's go for taking 2. See that 3.
2, 3, sir.
12 minus 6, 6. 6 by 2, 3. So 2 will come. So let me go for writing 2 in place of x. Right. This y is equal to 12 minus 3 into 2 by 2. This is equal to 3. Now, it is 2, 3. Next. Can we go for taking minus
4, sir.
Yes, sir.
minus 2,000?
Yes, sir.
2, sir. 9, sir. Minus 2, 9.
Okay, 4. 4 thought. Minus 2 will also come. See, minus 2 thought, right? It is minus 3 into minus 2 plus 6. 12 plus 6, 18. 18 by 2, 9 birth. Even we can also go for taking 4. Here, 3 4s are 12. 12 minus 12, 0. 0 by 2, 0.
4, 0.
Yes, very good. 12 minus 3 into 4 whole unit by 2. It is 0. 4, 0. And you may go for naming these answers. First point as P, second point as Q, third point as R. Over.
Sir.
Okay. Now let us go for drawing the graph for these equations. Say graph sheet, but you should use different one. New one. Yes. Draw x and y axis like this. Draw x and y axis.
Sir, for the x value is equal to 4, sir, it will be 0 by 2, no, sir.
I'm not hearing clearly.
Sir, for x is equal to 4, y is equal to 12 minus 12 by 2. It will be 0 by 2, no, sir.
12 minus 12 is 0. 0 by 2 is 0 only.
Okay, sir.
Now you just go for locating the points. First point. Here I mentioned 0, 1. 0, 1. That comes here. Put dot and answer connect. Call it as A. 1, 2. X is 1, y is 2. That point comes here. It is next 2, 3. 2 and this is 3. It is C. Next, locate.
Sir, it intersected 2, 3, sir.
Okay, okay. No, check one. 0, 6. 0, 6. That comes here. It is P. Next, 2, 3. X is 2. Yes, correct. Level point. P, Q. C and Q. It's a common point, common coordinate. Next, R is 4, 0. 4, 0, that comes here. It is R. Now, you may join the points A, B, C first. A, B, C in join. In your graph sheet, it comes correctly. And extend it, because we have to write the equation. Next, P, Q, R. I'm going to use another color. P, Q, R. And extend this line also. One. So, honey, finished? Very good. Yes. Now, please go for writing the equations. And blue line, it represents the first equation. X minus y plus 1. X minus y plus 1, which is equal to 0. And green line will represent second one. It is 3x plus 2y minus 1 equal to 0. Equal 3x plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. First, let us find out the solution. What is the solution?
2, 3.
2, 3. Both will intersect at point C on Q. And its coordinates is 2, 3. All right. The solution is 2, 3. First sub-question answer I. Hope that you have written scale and all. So, honey, okay. Now, look here. Anushka completed up to here. Yes, very good. Pramukh, written. Okay. Good boy. Vijay Lakshmi, Vignesh, Utsav have written. Still. Okay. Good. Vignesh, nan jotagene baribekappa. Correct. Bega mugi. Next. No. Let us go for answering the sub questions. I'm using this page.
Area is 7.5, sir.
Look here. Determine the coordinates of the vertices of a triangle formed by these lines and x-axis. Look at the board. Even a triangle maker. These are the lines that represent the given equation. Then which x-axis? This line. So we get 3 points. Already now we get 2 points here. Q, R. Now one more point. Yes, sir. Got it. Name the triangle form. Name the triangle form.
S,
SC,
SP,
S, SCP.
R. Yes, an order thought. Q, R.
SQR.
Yes. PQR Allah. Q, R. Yes. Here. In the below that the second calculation table, please go.
7.5, sir.
Yes.
Area of a triangle 7.5.
7.5, sir.
The PQR also, if we join a triangle will form, no, sir.
Huh? The triangle form is Q, R, yes. Q R. Namige ಕೇಳಿರೋದವರು write the vertices of all the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle. Now I'll write coordinates of Q in a bigger
2, 3.
2,
3.
2, 3.
Coordinates of the vertex are
4,
0.
0.
4, 0. And yes,
-1, 0.
very good. -1, 0. Second sub question ge answer ಆಯ್ತು. Third sub question. ಏನು? We have to shade the triangular region. So here I am going to shade it. Here. Shade it neatly. This is the triangular region. Shade ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ರಬ್ಬಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಆ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ. This is the triangular region. Here again, QRS is the triangular region. Triangular region. Next, another sub question. What is that? Find the area of this triangle. So, dear students, you know that area of triangle formula. Area of triangle is bigger.
Half into base into height.
Base into base into height.
Base into height.
Height.
Yes. Area of triangle. Now, we have already named the triangle. It is QRS. QRS. It is equal to half into. What is the base? Base is
5, sir.
5, sir.
5 units.
Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 units. Height.
3.
3, sir.
3 units.
3 units.
3 units. Now it is 5 3s are 15. 15 by 2.
7.5.
7.5.
7.5, sir.
Earlier somebody told it is correct. 7.5 square root. 11. Therefore, area of triangle QRS is equal to 7.5 square units. Got it? Today's class, just we have done only 2 graphs, and both the graphs are important. In both the graphs, I have given you the possible questions. Over.
Sir.
Next, we have graphical representation of statement problems. So we can learn that in next class. And before that, just I'll give you some information. Please listen to me carefully. You may stop writing. Vijay Lakshmi, Adya, look here. The first information is tomorrow weekly test. Timing as usual, mornings 6 to 7:15 and marks 25. And syllabus, it is from UV method. From UV method till the end of this lesson, including the graph. Tomorrow you need to use the graph. Obviously, graph teach ಮಾಡಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ I must give you. This is first point. Second point. Yesterday, as I had given you the information, tomorrow I'm going to distribute the notes, maths notes, science notes, maths question bank, and science question bank. These 4 materials. But question paper set this year probably the pattern is going to be changed. So after getting the new pattern, again I will call you and give you. Got it?
Sir.
Third point is, if all of you will come all of a sudden, we find it very difficult to distribute, so that the first 80 students may come from 11 to 12. Again I am reminding, 11 to 12. Clear? And here in the desks only, In the desk only, it is materials will be kept. You can just come and take that. Okay, got it? And I request the student, those who have paid the fee, only they should come and collect, because I have only those number of copies, and remaining from register number 81 to till the end, others to 11:15 to 2 o'clock. Got it? So tomorrow I'll be available in the tuition room from 11 to 2 o'clock. 11 to 2 o'clock. First 1 hour for first 80 students, and remaining time for other students. And the students who have paid the fee, only those should come and collect the materials. Got it? Okay, with this, let us stop the class. Thank you very much.